Christianity is like a language with many, many, many dialects. Just like English is spoken differently by Americans, Brits, and Jamaicans, Christianity is spoken differently by Roman Catholics, Baptists, and Jehovah's Witnesses. This language of Christianity has transformed and fragmented so much over the centuries that some Christian terminology may have actually lost its essential meaning. In his book Speaking Christian, Marcus Borg argues that some of Christianity's most important terms have acquired meanings vastly different from their original intent. For many Christians, the word believe now means believing the statements in the Bible to be literally true. This can generate some exhausting mental gymnastics because you have to account for seas parting and walking on water and Jonah surviving inside a fish's belly for 3 days and the earth being 6,000 years old. But the original meaning of believe is more like belove, as in beloved, to hold dear. Belief was about commitment, loyalty, and allegiance, not to a set of statements, but to God. And this allows believers to draw less literal meaning from the Bible. For some Christians, salvation is the primary objective of life in this world. For them, salvation means life after death, heaven, and if you haven't been saved, hell. This modern interpretation of salvation places emphasis on the next life. This world is primarily means to get right for the next one. But in the Bible, salvation generally isn't about the afterlife. It can refer to a lot of things like freedom from bondage, or return from exile, or rescue from peril, or the transition from violence to peace. Salvation is a transformation of ourselves and this world, right here, right now. Now, the rapture isn't just a new interpretation of an old word, it's a whole new word. Rapture isn't in the Bible. The idea was pieced together in the 19th century from several passages, but primarily this one. Those who believe in the rapture have interpreted this verse to be a prophecy for a time when Christ returns and Christians join him in heaven. Everyone else is left behind. The idea of the rapture clashes with many of the messages in the Bible, like the idea of salvation mentioned earlier. Salvation is active. It can be worked for and achieved here and now. The rapture is passive. It comes when it comes, and expect the worst when it does. The tricky thing about language is that words seem so solid, so capable of locking in our ideas permanently. But the meanings of words shift and transform over the years. And when you think you have a hold on language and no longer need to think about it, that's when language has a hold on you.